Thank you very much. Call FDA.
President, Congress, I'm Bea Brown, Vice President of FDA, first-time delegate and speaker. I'm pleased to support Composite 3 on miscarriage leave. It's a critical policy promoting compassion during the most challenging personal moments. 1 in 90 UK pregnancies are ectopic, resulting in 11,000 hospital admissions a year. 19,000 admissions a year relate to molar pregnancy, and risks are greater for minoritized women. But statistics fail to convey the true scale of emotional and physical impact that pregnancy loss carries on women, birthing people, and their families. Where joy is expected, grief follows. Where healing is needed, hurt spreads. And where support should exist, stigma applies. I'm a proud civil servant, usually. The civil service has decent policies on miscarriage leave, but in truth, they're unevenly applied. A colleague shared her recent experience following early pregnancy loss before 24 weeks. She'd conceived through IVF with the additional stress and emotional investment that can imply. On losing her baby, she struggled to look after her toddler, overwhelmed. And just at that moment where she needed her employer to step up and show it's the inclusive employer it promises to be, she was forced to navigate the labyrinth of miscarriage leave policies, requiring repeat painful conversations with different managers lacking training in how to support her, having to review whether her loss qualified under the existing miscarriage leave policy. She should have been met with compassion and clarity, with leave to grieve. This would have allowed her and her family space and dignity. So whilst miscarriage leave policies may exist, in practice they're poor. They distinguish between type and timings of pregnancy loss, as if some losses mean more than others. The NHS recognises grief associated with pregnancy loss can match that losing a partner or loved one. It can take months, if not years, to pass. And yet women and birthing people face obstacles at this most vulnerable moment. In the case of ectopic pregnancy, where a woman's life is often at risk and pregnancies have to be removed via medicine or operation, or similarly in molar pregnancies, miscarriage leave often won't apply. Congress, that cannot stand. We must broaden the scope of these policies to recognise the emotional and physical toll on those coming to terms with their loss. We must remove the stigma of early and less understood forms of pregnancy loss and make sure that support is introduced with compassion, with consistency and transparency, guaranteeing miscarriage leave at every stage of pregnancy loss, no matter the cause. Thank you. Please support.
Well, delegates, thanks for those powerful contributions, and I know that will have been difficult for some in the room.